It's a miracle. I say it's a miracle. Leza live on the news 103.5 FM KYCA. Did Steve Blair actually say it'll be a miracle if Leza shows up today? Did he actually say that?
He actually said that.
I heard it, and I laughed out loud.
He's in his car driving, listening right now.
He is only here once every 2 weeks, in the morning anyway. And so he has no idea how we grind it out every day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 10.
That hour's brutal.
What's that?
He's here on Friday.
Well,
at
I
4.
said in the morning. Yeah.
so
So he wouldn't see me on, because I am not here on Fridays at 4.
At 4 o'clock, we know.
Are you? No.
No.
And you're not either. So, yeah.
No, that's
No.
not a big deal.
Anyhow, the girl takes 1 week off and, she just gets dragged through the mud.
You take a couple months off a year, and people think you're on
Start
vacation.
to notice. Well, there you go. How you guys doing today? It is Wednesday. We are well into Frontier Days, Rodeo Days. What, huh? The parade, the rodeo. Not the parade. It's coming up, though.
Have you gone to the rodeo yet?
No, I haven't, but Drew went on Monday, and we need a rodeo report, Drew, please.
It was fantastic.
Yeah?
It's the first time that I've been at an opening, and I got to tell you, the amount of energy was over the top as compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
Because it's the first one.
Right.
And that everybody was excited. Everything was fresh. It was just great. It was
Yeah.
a good time.
Good. Were you
Got to commend them. The parking, everything was so well organized. You came in, you parked. Everything was easy to do. Plenty of food, plenty of drinks.
Nice.
No issues.
Good.
No rain. They had a little
Right.
rain. They had a little rain yesterday.
Yeah, we watched that huge storm coming
Yeah.
into town from the north, and I thought, oh, tonight's the night. But it didn't really do anything.
Actually, it helped them because it cooled everything
Yes,
down.
it was gorgeous out.
And everybody, so it was a great benefit for all the people in the audience because,
Yes.
they got the big cover up. It's only water. But,
Right, right.
No, but it worked out great. I got to tell you, seats were great. Thank you, Steve.
Nice.
We were right in front of the chute.
Yeah.
So when they're coming out, with the bulls and the broncs and stuff, I mean, we were right there. It was great seating.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Great opportunity. They did a wonderful job on the patriotism.
Uh-huh.
But I got to tell you, and I really apologize for getting the name of the group wrong.
Uh-oh.
But there's a group of these gals, and the trick riding that they were doing.
Yes, they're new this year, right?
I got to
I
tell
read
you
about
something.
them.
When you can do a handstand on a moving horse, you've got talent. Okay, that's all I can tell you. And then she went all the way around from one end underneath the horse and came back up.
Wow.
Riding on 2 horses, 1 leg on each. I'm telling you, the talent and the roping, great time. I
Good
love
stuff.
the rodeo. Always have.
Okay, good. Well, that was some report. How many times did Drew say great in that rodeo report?
11.
11 times. Nice.
Well,
Nice
I'm going to
job.
say it again. It was a great time, so there's 12 teen for
12
you.
times.
12th.
I love it.
Got it.
I love it.
Hey, so I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Do you think the rodeo is considered playing with your food?
Sort
Say
of.
that again.
Sort of. The rodeo is playing with your food.
Oh, no.
Only when it comes to the cattle.
Only the cattle
The
roping?
cattle, yeah.
The team
Okay.
roping?
There is no cattle on the planet that is better taken care of than those rodeo animals.
So when they're done rodeoing, they don't get eaten, huh?
No, a lot because they're in the rodeo.
Yeah.
Most of them are put out for stud because that's how you produce better animals for rodeoing. So it's
they
just
get
like
rewarded,
thoroughbreds.
yeah.
They don't go. Oh, here's a new horse for you, little sweetie. No, they go and
Yeah.
for stud fees and that kind of stuff. It's a
Okay.
big business. I mean,
Okay.
it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
All right. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, but I still think it's playing with your food.
Do you not like the rodeo? Are you being negative over here?
No, I'm fine with the
Okay.
rodeo. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'd rather have a T-bone.
Oh, well, you could probably do both. I'm just saying.
Yeah, at the rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's living. Well, we need to talk about the weather because, like I said, I saw this big black cloud coming into town, like what, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I'm like, it is going to open. The sky is going to open, and it's going to come down, cats and dogs, mass hysteria. But no, I got a few little spit drops on my deck, and that was about it.
You were fortunate. We were fortunate, okay? Prescott Valley got hammered.
They did.
No, Prescott Valley got hammered.
Nice.
Some parts of that, they got almost an inch of rain.
I want to get hammered, don't you?
Well, that's not until after the show, but anyway.
I was going to say Saturday, the rodeo parade.
I meant rain.
Saturday, yeah, I know.
Oh.
9
No,
a.m. 9 a.m. Really, Matt?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But no, the county got a lot of rain
Yeah.
overall. It's just some places it got rain and some
Yeah.
places it didn't. But that's always monsoon season.
Yes. It's
But,
spotty. It's
we got about a 60% chance this afternoon
okay.
to get monsoon. So,
all right.
and then not that much, a little bit tonight. But we're going to get some this afternoon,
All
which
right.
is good.
From Drew's mouth to God's ears. Or Mother Nature's ears. I don't know. Whoever's listening anyway.
Whoever
Yeah.
takes care of that.
That's right. Good. Okay. I'm looking forward to that. And you weren't kidding. That those clouds just brought the temperature down. Scott and I kept checking on our phones to see how cool it actually got. Do you have any idea? He said it was in the high 60s. I was like, maybe mid 70s. But it cooled down a lot.
And then it came up a little bit, but with a little bit more moisture in the air, it just kept everything nice.
Yeah. It's gorgeous. We're so blessed.
Absolutely.
We are so blessed. So, Matt brought it up. Parade coming up on Saturday, stepping off around the Courthouse Plaza, downtown Prescott at 9 a.m. And Matt and I have the task of bringing you all of the details and highlights of this year's Frontier Days Rodeo Parade. And we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, do I need to start? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we're going to practice because look, we have Steve on the line. I bet it's Steve Blair.
I'm
He's just witnessed a
betting it is.
miracle.
The miracle is here.
Put him through, Drew. Put Steve through. Good morning. Is this Steve Blair? Our Steve Blair?
Oh, God forbid. Steve from Prescott Valley.
Hi, Steve from Prescott Valley. Did you get some rain yesterday?
So yesterday I was driving in the rain for my job, and the gutters could not keep up with the rain in Prescott Valley. Lake Valley Road was very aptly named.
Okay.
The intersection where at Pav Way was quite literally flooded. Thank God I was driving a truck-like vehicle.
Uh-huh.
And speaking of hammered, I have a new word that replaces hammered.
Okay.
It's schmammered.
Schmammered?
Is anyone here, and you should be, if not, shame on you, familiar with Fridays with Frank?
No.
Silence, cricket.
None of
Shame
us.
on you.
Schmammered. Tell us.
Frank is a deputy sheriff in Pinal County, and he is an up-and-coming YouTube star.
Oh.
He does a show called Fridays with Frank.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Where he reviews body cam footage from his own pullovers in Pinal County.
Okay.
He is a very engaging personality, and his word for drunk, hammered, I'm using another word, of course.
Uh-huh.
S-H-I-T, hammered, is schmammered.
Schmammered.
Schmammered, right.
I
So
like it.
oftentimes he pulls people over, and they are drunk off their posteriors, so they're schmammered.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yesterday we definitely got schmammered by rain, but I love it, and my plants and trees are happy.
Good for you. Good for you. I hope that Prescott gets their schmammering today because we're ready for it. I appreciate the weather report, Steve. Please call
You're
often.
welcome. And Fridays with Frank.
I'm going to check it out.
Check it out on YouTube and Facebook. Take care, guys.
Sounds
Bye.
great. Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
Do you and Drew know what YouTube is?
Well, I think it's something on the internet, right, Drew?
It's one of them internets. Yeah.
Of course we do. That's just rude. He's being rude now, this little youngin' in here.
You know, I use YouTube all the time.
Yeah, we all do.
You know,
Duh.
if you don't have something or you want to take something apart or
Right.
you need a diagram, you
Yes.
punch it into YouTube.
Exactly. The last
But
time
I'm
we
not
used
watching
it.
YouTube TV and
No,
all that. And I
no.
got too many things to do.
Me
man.
too. Me too. Last time we used it, we needed a tutorial on how to build a frame for my frame TV, and we did it, and it's awesome. And ta-da! So yeah, we know what's going on. We are the Pulse of Prescott right here.
Clearly. Clearly.
Who are you pointing at? Who are you pointing
Kelly.
KT.
at? Oh, KT's in the house.
KT just showed up.
Kelly Tolbert's coming up with her midweek weekend preview. But first, Matt has to practice, okay?
I have to practice.
We are going to be broadcasting the big parade. It'll be Matt's first time calling a parade. And so today we are going to practice once again. You get a start. Ready
get
with
to start?
with our fake
Did he
scripts?
practice yesterday to
Yeah.
practice for today?
Did you practice after the show, Matt?
No.
No, he did not.
So then we can expect the same thing as yesterday.
No. This will be as good,
Okay.
if not better.
Okay,
It'll
let's
be
see.
better.
You
All right.
start. You start this time.
Okay, so Matt, marching band, colon, announcer,
no.
colon.
He did that like Biden did, you know, end phrase.
No, Matt, you start with put your hands together. Do I have to
Oh.
cross out all that? That's to show you where you're at.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought the yellow meant it was really important.
Okay. Put.
Put your hands together for the Prescott High School Badgers marching band, brought to you by Jason Thompson Handyman Services. They're sounding sharp this morning. Great job, drumline.
Please don't.
Exclamation
okay,
point.
Okay, no woos.
Okay.
Okay, because you know what that does to our ears? The listeners,
Yeah.
it'll make their ears bleed. No random woos.
If they're not bleeding by now, then they're listening to the wrong show.
If you need to woo, come off the microphone. Like this.
yeehaw?
Like this. Woo! Isn't that better? Better on the ears, right?
Yeehaw
Okay.
is what I have to do?
No, just don't do it so loud. Okay, and then
Okay,
it's my
and
turn.
then
No, wait.
Leza, Arrow, military tribute, colon, announcer, colon.
Coming down the street now, let's stand and honor members of American Legion Post 6. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. We salute you.
Brought to you by Jason Thompson Handyman.
If you say that one more time, something's going to happen. I'm not sure what, but something's going to happen. And it's not going to be good.
Jason will get struck by lightning?
Possibly.
Oh, okay.
You can tell he went to the Evelyn Woods speed reading
Yeah,
course. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I can tell. I can
Yeah.
tell. Okay, one more try. Without the Jason Thompson Handyman Services.
Or the commas or the arrows.
Yes, no commas, no arrows.
Matt Arrow, clown/fun entry. Okay, fine. I have to be serious
Come
now?
on, one more time. This is it.
And now for a little laughter. Here come the Shriners in their tiny cars. Watch out. Those turns are tighter than a rodeo barrel race.
That was actually pretty darn good.
At least it had a little bit of spunk in it.
Spunk. You were kind of
Spunk.
spunky there. Very nice. Okay.
Wait till I'm schmammered.
Oh, there we go. Newsflash.
Okay, that's it for today. That's all I can handle. That's all I can handle. Let's move forward.
It's probably too
It's
much.
going to be a long day on Saturday for
I'm
you.
thinking so. I don't get paid enough for this job.
That 1 hour
I
is
don't
going to
think we
be
get paid
brutal
it-
on Saturday.
I don't think we get paid at all for this job.
I know.
I think
don't.
we get a parking pass though, and that's worth tons.
Where's I wait? I'll wait until I see it. I
Okay.
mean,
All right. Well, hopefully Jason will have that for us. If not today, tomorrow. Okay? We still have tomorrow. Let's move forward. KT, Kelly Tolbert coming up with her midweek weekend preview here on Leza Live. And a little later on, Lori Walden from Yavapai Humane Society will be bringing us some tips to keep our pets safe over the 4th of July holiday weekend. You know, I think I heard once it is the day after 4th of July, the shelters are the fullest because dogs run away when they hear the fireworks. So Lori's going to tell us how to keep our dogs safe, and I'm going to sneeze in just a moment.
I think my mic picked it up.
Bless you.
That was a loud one.
Thank you. All right, that's coming up here on Leza Live. So, women, you take care of everybody. That's what you do. But now it's time to take care of you. And at Prescott Women's Clinic, you're not just another patient, you're family. From routine wellness visits to pregnancy and beyond, their expert team is here to support you every step of the way. Whether it's time for your annual checkup or you have some questions about your health, Prescott Women's Clinic is here for you. They've been here for you for over 4 decades. Give them a call. Make an appointment today. Put your health at the number one priority in your life. 928-778-4300 or get information and make that appointment online at PrescottWomen'sClinic.com. And we're back. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA, going to be on Magic 99.1 coming up at noon for the All Request Lunch Hour. I played your Blondie yesterday and wished Debbie Harry a happy 80th birthday.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any requests y'all have, bring them my way. All right, I'm your girl. I forgot to mention, and I should have talked about this at the top of the hour, my son-in-law got a contract. They're going to Syracuse, New York next season.
Good.
Yep. The GM of the Tampa Bay Lightning called Mateo on the phone and said, let's do this. So big plans. You know, every year at this time you wonder where they're going to go and what they're going to be doing. And so it's the Syracuse Crunch. And they are tough because when the Toronto Marlies, where Mateo used to play, when they would play the Crunch, I always got nervous because they're very physical. So it's going to be a good season.
Well, it's in the name.
Well, congratulations.
Right. Well, thank you. All right, Kelly is in. She is KT from here on out. We've decided to give you a cooler name.
I like it. I think
like
some friends
it?
in high school use that.
Did they
Yeah,
use
it's
that?
familiar to me.
All right, KT.
I love it.
With the
Thanks.
midweek weekend preview.
Thank you.
You're here to share with us all the goings on, and there's a lot of them.
There is a lot. So we've talked about it here and there, a lot of mentions, but I kind of put it all together in chronological
Thank
order,
you.
hopefully. Yeah.
All
So
right.
Depot Marketplace, the rodeo dance.
Okay.
What a fun event. It is 21 and older.
All
So bring
right.
your ID if you don't look 21
There you
or
go.
you just hope to get carded like me. It starts at 8 p.m. and so you can catch that after the rodeo performance over
Fun.
at Depot Marketplace, which is the Sprouts Shopping Center.
Okay.
And then Friday at the Courthouse Plaza starts the Prescott Rodeo Days Arts and Crafts Show. So there will be tents set up around the Courthouse Plaza. That kicks off at 9, which is congruent with the Prescott Kiwanis Kitty Parade.
Yay.
And we love this little event for our downtown. It's so cute.
It
Your
is.
girls used to be in it, I bet.
They were in it, and it was so much fun. Every year dressing them up and taking them down and
And the
parading them.
Best part's like the ice
The
cream.
ice cream.
After,
Everybody
yeah.
gets a ribbon and an ice cream sandwich at
Yes.
the end. At least that's what they served back then.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they're still holding that tradition.
Love it.
So catch that Friday morning. And then over at Watson Lake is the Freedom Fun fireworks event starting at 1 o'clock. So
Okay.
be aware of street closures over there near Watson Lake. I think I read that they're diverting traffic starting at 2. So,
Okay.
and then, of course, at the Courthouse Plaza, on Saturday, you and Matt will be the guest hosts for the announcers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are going to bring the broadcast straight into your living room. You're not going to miss a beat.
So wherever you are, you can
Tune
be at
in.
our little parade.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Our
it's
big
only
parade.
guest and not permanent.
We haven't told you all of the rest of the story.
Oh, no.
Stay tuned.
Does Matt have some nerves?
It depends on how good he is, you know. So far, I'm not.
It's like
I
an
don't have high
audition.
hopes.
Still a
What?
few days to practice.
You
right?
told me to read. Clearly yellow highlighter.
Okay, yeah.
Matt,
Can we chat GPT his role in there?
Probably.
Okay, I like that
Probably.
image. So
probably
I think,
better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you liked our image?
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked hot, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
guys look great.
Thank you.
Just like in real life.
Thank you. That's what I thought anyway.
Yeah.
No. My fake dude is way hotter than I am.
Well,
he
he
looks
looks
high
like
cheekbones.
he
and
looks like a totally different man.
He doesn't have. Right?
I didn't
why
recognize you at first, if I must be honest.
Oh no, my own nephew was like, "Who's that dude?"
I was like, who's with Leza?
Well,
on here?
and Matt is the one that put that together for us.
Oh,
So yeah,
The
he
you
worst-
chose the best.
got to pick.
Well, no, the worst part is I did it like 6 or 7 times. It took all night.
Yeah.
Because it took forever for it to produce it.
Generate.
And
yeah.
that's from my headshot that everybody sees, my real estate
Yeah.
headshot. Because you can tell the shirt and the jacket are the same. And that's what it did to my face. So even
Yeah.
AI thinks I'm so ugly it has to fix me.
Well, you know,
That's just rude.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but
well, I did, so sorry.
Chat GPT is awful.
oh man,
No
Unless
feelings.
You
when
need to,
it's
you know what it is. You need to pay for the upgraded
Oh.
version. You had the free version, and that's why it did that to you.
Well, then start paying me more.
maybe if you pass this Saturday test, then you can
Yeah.
upgrade your salary.
I don't know if Saturday is a test. It's more
It's
like
a test for future parades,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
more like a do or
Yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do
Yeah.
or die. We're
Okay,
pulling for you,
So
Matt.
that's happening on Saturday morning, 9
Yes.
o'clock, and the theme is Women of Rodeo. So they've asked if you'll dress up as a woman of rodeo, Matt.
Do they really want to go there?
It just gets better and better.
Because I'll ride the bike with a skirt on. It'll be
Your
bad.
best cowgirl.
Oh yeah, denim skirt. Oh yeah.
A little foo-foo fringe.
Oh,
Can't wait to
man.
see it.
This is getting bad.
All right, moving on.
Yes.
Thanks, Kelly.
If you're looking for something inside and maybe air conditioned, over
Mm-hmm.
at the gym and Linda Lee Planetarium, they have their series Storytime Under the Stars, and that kicks off at 11 with different time frame performances
Very
available. Yeah, check out our stars. And then Charlotte Hall is having Prescott Frontier Days Foundation Artist Reception at 4 p.m. on Saturday. So
Oh.
there's an auction, so you can purchase the pieces that are on display, and you can find out more online about that.
Beautiful.
And then Sunday is the hose cart races and the bucket brigade, which is our local fire department's having a lot of fun down there with the water and racing,
Yes.
competitive spirit. So check that out starting at 9. And one thing I forgot to mention is it kind of snuck in on the Downtown Concert Series schedule, but they're having music on the plaza, the usual stage, Friday and Saturday, 1 to 8:30.
Wow.
So they're adding a little. I don't remember
little
this in the
extra.
past. Yeah.
Yeah.
So live music down there, and then of course we have our fun things going around the Courthouse Plaza shops and restaurants and bars. Plenty
Yes.
of opportunities to support our local shops.
This is a big weekend in Prescott, and we appreciate you telling us all the goings-ons.
My pleasure.
Yes,
Thank you for
yes.
having me.
Now,
again.
what will you be participating in specifically?
Well, I do have a private event on Friday, helping some lovely clients I have in their home.
Oh, fun.
So they're doing a little barbecue
Can
kind
you
of thing.
tell us where and when?
And what are they cooking? And
They always have a great spread.
What can we bring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need to bring anything?
What time to be there?
Yeah, yeah. What do
Yeah.
we wear? What do we wear?
Wear your festive fourth outfits.
How fun. Okay,
Yes.
so you've got a personal private gig.
Yeah.
You're kind of fancy like
Got to
that.
make a little money.
That's right.
And then, just kick back and relax and enjoy the weekend.
Fabulous. Will we see you at the parade?
Perhaps.
Okay, well, if you do, come
It's
by
a busy.
and say hi.
I will.
Okay, because we need all the help we can
I'll be
get.
cheering on from wherever I am.
I'm sure they'll be anxious to replace me. So
Yeah,
you might
there-
want to get there
There
sooner
might
than
be
later.
an opportunity for that.
Like parade starts at 9. You might want to show up about 9:03.
Okay. I don't have very high hopes
You
for
start
this.
arguing against that.
Jason's
That's what's
shaking his
bad.
head. He's saying, "What have I done? What have I done? All right. Kelly Tolbert, KT, with her midweek weekend preview here on Leza Live. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate
You're
you.
welcome. All right. Coming up, Lori Walden with the Yavapai Humane Society. We got to talk about our pets because, it's a scary time for them when those fireworks and the firecrackers and all the things go off. And we want to make sure they stay safe. So that's coming up here on Leza Live right now. I'm excited to share with you about my whole home water filtration system from H2O Health Water and Health Solutions. I mean, we are all supposed to be drinking 8 glasses of 8 ounces a day. And I'm totally drinking way more than that because this water, it just tastes so good. You know, when water really tastes good and you think your bottled water that you're bringing in, that you're hauling in from the store and hauling upstairs, and then you got to deal with the recycled bottles afterwards. It doesn't taste anything like this water that's coming out of my faucet, every single faucet in my home. And this filter is removing or reducing all sorts of stuff I don't want to be drinking every day, like radium, uranium, pesticides, arsenic, and other toxic chemicals and bacteria. So if you're interested in learning more, like I was, head on up to H2O Health Water and Health Solutions in the Pine Ridge Marketplace. Let them show you what's in your drinking water that's coming out of your faucet in your home that you're giving to your kids and your pets and you're bathing in, and then let them show you what you could be drinking. That's what I did. Again, it's H2O Health Water and Health Solutions. You can call and schedule a free consultation, 928-899-7504, and be sure to tell them Leza sent you. Welcome back, and thanks for listening. It's Leza Live on the News, 103.5 FM, KYCA. Joining us once again in studio, we have Lori Walden, the marketing manager for the Yavapai Humane Society. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going over there at our area's shelter?
Well, we're full.
Full. You're always full.
We're
Are you
always full.
ever not full?
No.
Jeez. Well, thank God we have you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what a blessing to
Yeah.
have that and to be able to take care of these animals until we can find them homes. And
Yes.
So, you know what? I'm honored and blessed to be
Yes,
there.
absolutely. We all appreciate the service that you do for our community and for those pets. I mean, we all have them, we all love them, and we just, if we could, we'd take them all.
Oh, you know it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I was talking about it earlier. I think it was you that told me years ago that the day after the 4th of July or the night of, you guys get the most calls for lost pets.
It's that and New Year's Eve.
And New Year's Eve. And
Yep.
can we contribute both of those to fireworks?
I would Yeah.
say yes.
Yeah, I would say yes.
And celebrating, people not paying attention,
Mhm.
and
People are partying, and there's people coming and going. You've
Right.
got barbecues going. You've got all of that, and it's so easy for them to just sneak out.
right.
You know, I
right.
mean, it's
and especially if they're scared.
exactly.
Yes.
And that's what we want to try to prevent.
Okay, so why don't you give us some tips on what we can just put in the back of our head this week? And, I know we know these things.
Mhm.
That's what I said to Chief Dura yesterday. We were talking about fire prevention. I said, we know these things.
Right.
We live here. But it's always a good reminder.
And because, like I said, we get sidetracked, and it's the 4th of July. So, like I said, people are partying. And, just like they were saying yesterday, it's like when you mix fire and booze,
Yeah.
it's not always a good
Right,
thing. So,
right.
first and foremost, keep your pets inside.
Yes.
I mean, that's going to be the safest place for them, because otherwise, it's free reign. Even
Right.
if they're on a leash, you don't know. I mean, Cassidy, if I'm out walking her and there's a really loud noise,
Your dog, Cassidy.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
I mean, she just takes off.
Yes.
And
And
so
when you're not aware or you're
Right.
not ready for it, you may not be holding on as tight.
Right.
Yeah.
right. So keep them inside, and especially when the fireworks start,
Right.
give them a safe space.
Yes.
So put them, maybe it's the bathroom, maybe it's a back bedroom, something. Put them in there, put some music on, give them their beds, their blankie, their toys, a special treat,
Right.
something to keep them just safe and cozy,
Right.
and have it be a little bit of normalcy. I always have music on
Right.
in the house, and so that's what they're used to,
Mm-hmm.
and their sense of hearing is amazing.
Oh,
They can
yes.
hear things 4 times further away than we can.
That's amazing.
So I was reading up on some stuff yesterday, and it said that if you're out walking, your dog or cat or whatever can hear a mouse in the middle of a field making noise or chirping or eating
Wow.
or whatever, and you just have no clue.
Right. Right. That explains a lot when they just start barking. And you're
Uh-huh.
like, what do you see? There's nothing here. It's something that they're hearing from a couple blocks away, perhaps.
And
wow.
it was interesting because it was this article was talking about their ears.
Mm.
And I know I noticed this with my dog, is one ear might go this way and the other ear, and that's them like kind of putting in the little radar as to where they're listening.
Sure.
So it's like you've got one ear going this way and one ear going that way. So what are you hearing?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
the other thing is to give them distractions.
Okay.
So one of the things that's really good is this is a Kong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you're aware of these.
I have
but
a
they're-
little blue one.
I was
It's this
going to say
big.
yours are probably that big. So you can take this. They're very strong. They're virtually
They
indestructible.
can't chew it up
No,
and eat it.
They can't.
Yeah.
So what you do is fill this with peanut butter or a favorite treat of theirs, freeze it,
Mm-hmm.
and then give it to them when it's time.
Right.
Because then this is going to keep them
Busy.
busy.
Yeah.
And
they want the peanut butter.
They want the peanut
Yeah.
butter. You can also do like their wet food or anything like
Whatever
that.
it is that's safe that they
like.
want. Yes.
Right, that they like.
Okay.
And make sure
Yes.
it's safe.
Right. And another thing, I mean, because I see this all the time, leave your pets home.
Right.
I mean, we love to take them out. They love to go for rides
Mm-hmm.
and be around people. But you're pulling them around the courthouse plaza, and there's so many people, and you don't know what to expect, and
Mm-hmm. Right.
it's scary. So I just highly recommend leaving those pets. It's hot. The
Mm-hmm.
ground's hot. There's not water available at all turns. Leave them home.
Leave them home.
Yeah.
And like I said, there's so many different things. There's videos on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and you can pull those up. And my cats love the aquarium.
Mm.
And they will just jump up right by the computer screen, and it's an aquarium. You hear the
Cute.
little bubbles
Yeah.
and everything, and they'll just kind of
Yeah. Try
do
to
that
touch them.
at the screen. There's really cool ones. They've got ones for dogs. They've got birds, squirrels, everything on these little
Sure.
videos that will keep them distracted.
Yes.
And there's some that even play for like 8 hours straight.
That is hilarious. I've never
So-
done that. I put golf on for my dogs, and they give me tips when I get home.
Do
So
they?
I like that. It works out for me and for them.
Nice.
And golf is very calming. They talk like this, and
That's
the
true.
dogs kind of go to sleep.
That's true.
And I'm going to start talking like this
Do that on
from now on.
Saturday. Do that on Saturday. And now, coming up, the clowns.
Right? No,
Oh, no, that's your line.
That's
your line.
That's Matt's
Yeah,
line.
you're trying to steal my job?
She has had your job several times. Yeah, she reported when I worked at another station, Magic, where I work now during
Right.
lunch hour, and I sent Lori out to be the on-site reporter of the Kitty Parade the very first time we were
That
together
was-
at that station.
Uh-huh.
And she did a bang-up job. Bang up.
So what you're saying is I'm being replaced already.
Could be. Just,
Might just happen.
yeah, you gotta do your you gotta bring your best.
You got to practice.
I'm trying.
I mean, there was a little bit of improvement from yesterday.
Oh, you should have heard him on Monday. Right, Matt? I'm with Drew. Drew's just shaking his head.
Eeyore.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right. This is a good place to take a break.
Okay.
We're talking about pet safety this morning with Lori Walden from Yavapai Humane Society. If you have a question for Lori or Matt or Drew or myself, we'd love to hear from you. 928-541-1016.
Don't open it up to questions for me. What? How dare you?
Or Drew's shaking his head too. Well, why not? I mean, it's a variety show.
We'll spend the rest of the show getting just random questions about
You
my
think so?
terrible life. Oh, yeah.
You think Jason Thompson's going to call in
Oh,
with a
easily.
question? Well, we're here for it.
As-
928-541-1016. All right, Prescott and surrounding areas. When your air conditioning goes out during the hottest week of the summer, like Drew's did, you got to call who Drew called, and that's AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort. 928-848-6224. This is the team that is going to show up and get the job done right the first time, all right? And this is super awesome. They offer at least 10% off on all repairs for seniors, veterans, and first responders. Again, you're saying, give me that number. I got to put it in my phone just in case. That's what I highly recommend. That's what Drew did, and he gave him a call, and they are taking care of him. 928-848-6224 for AC Medic Heating and Air, your trusted first responder for comfort.
Getting real
And we're back. It's Leza live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA, talking pet safety going into the 4th of July holiday weekend with Lori Walden from the Yavapai Humane Society. Talked about keeping your pets indoors, keeping them at home, creating a safe space for them, providing distractions, golf or YouTube.
There you go.
And what else can you recommend?
I am calming aids.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of different ways that you can do it. PetSmart has a pheromone type plug-in almost.
Oh, okay.
So you don't really smell it, but they do, and it's the same scent like they would get from their mom.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of a just calming thing.
Okay.
So you can do that. You can also talk to your veterinarian about, more serious medication type thing.
Right.
Or there's these great things that we actually sell at Yavapai Humane Society. It's made by VetraScience, and it's Composure. So we've got cat version, we've got a dog version. And basically what it does, it's just a calming agent.
Okay.
So my friend has a dog that is just manic when there's sounds or storms or any of that. So if they know that a storm's coming, they give it to her.
Okay.
And it really does help.
Really?
It's not going to knock them out.
Right.
It just gives them that little soothing.
Right.
Like I said, it's almost like giving them a little gummy
Right.
to just
take
help
off the edge.
Take off the edge.
Okay.
So it's worth a try. Everybody that I've talked to that has tried these, it works.
Okay, that's good to know.
So I have used the cat one. I haven't done anything with the dog one. I have done the cat one, and it does just kind of mellows them out.
Okay.
Just because cats are really scaredy cats.
Yeah, that's where the term comes
They're scaredy
from.
cats.
Sure.
So, as soon as there's a loud noise, thunder, they're under the bed.
Yes.
And you know what? That's fine
Right.
because they feel safe there.
Yes.
But if you can take the edge off a little bit, then why not
Why
try
not?
it?
And you can get this Composure at Yavapai Humane Society.
Yes,
All right,
you can.
sell it right there inside.
Right inside the lobby.
Okay, very
Yeah,
good. All right. I've tried so many things because, little Bubba, he doesn't like the car. And we've tried the Trazodone. Doesn't really work. I've tried CBD. Haven't found one. So I'll give it a shot. I'll give Composure a shot and see if he...
I will leave it for you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll report back to y'all.
Okay.
Okay? All right, very good. What else you want to share?
Do not light fireworks around your pets. Now, I know
No.
you guys talked about it yesterday.
Don't even light fireworks,
It's-
period.
Don't light them.
Yeah.
And because it's loud. A little firecracker, like we said, with the sound, a little firecracker even to us is loud. But
Yes.
imagine it for them.
Right.
It's not safe. It could get loose. They could eat it.
Right.
I mean, you know them. They just,
eat
see
everything.
something on the ground and that's it. So just don't do it. Just
Yeah.
don't do it
Yeah. Refrain. Go see the professional firework display.
alone.
Yes.
Without
your
your-
dog.
Right.
Yeah. No
Leave
dogs
the dog
allowed.
home.
Very good.
Keep them on a leash.
Yes.
Even if you're inside,
Oh.
even if you're inside,
Okay.
keep them on a leash. And that way, even if they do dart for the door, you can always do
Step
a
on
step
it.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so just keep a leash on them. That way you've got their collar on them. Make sure you've got a collar on them. Make sure it's got their name, your phone number,
Right.
all of that, because that's how they're going to get reunited, along with
A microchip.
microchip.
Yes.
I don't know how many times you and I have used the word microchip
Yes.
when we're talking about our pets, but a microchip is not going to do you any good if it doesn't have the correct information on it.
Right.
We move, you get a new phone, you get a new number, you don't really think, oh gosh, I have to update all this stuff.
Right.
But you do, because I
Yes.
mean, your dog comes in and it's got microchip information from where you lived 10 years ago, or your phone number 10 years ago.
Right. Right. It's
You
not
might
gonna
as
help
well
ya.
might as well not have it. So you
Yes.
still got some time before the 4th.
Right.
Update it.
Put it on
Or
your to-do list.
just even check your microchip that you have and make sure that it's up to date.
Right,
Make sure,
right.
because you might be thinking, oh, it is up to date.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Well, and recently there was a microchip company that went under, and all those microchips have to be re-registered with another company. And my dog's microchip was one
on
of
that?
those. Yes, and so I highly recommend that you double check and make sure that you're with a reputable company that is still, tracking
Still
your
there.
dog. Yeah.
Yep, still there. So it's just, it's just a good thing to have.
Yes.
And really the microchip, it's the size of a grain of rice.
Yes, it's tiny.
They don't even feel it going in.
Right.
They scruff, boom, done.
Yep.
So just do that. The other thing is secure your home.
Okay.
Okay, so make sure that the windows are closed. I mean, it's nice weather. Well, it was nice weather last night
Yes.
when the clouds came in.
Right.
And
It
I was
beautiful.
so hoping for that rain, too.
Yes.
I was so hoping. But just keep everything closed up if you can. Like I said, we're going to have barbecues. You're going to be going in and out the door. So just try to keep it as secure as you can.
Yes.
Keep them as safe as
Always,
you can.
always good advice.
Yeah.
Let's take our last break of the show, of the hour, and we'll be back with more here on Leza Live. Stay with us. Welcome back. It's Leza Live on the news, 103.5 FM, KYCA, talking pet safety as we head into the 4th of July holiday weekend and just in general. We're going to talk about heat safety.
Heat.
Yes.
It has been extremely hot.
Yes.
If you can, please walk your dogs earlier in the morning or later in the evening.
Right.
We've done this a thousand times too. The hand test.
The hand test.
Put your hand down on the ground. If you can hold it there for 7 seconds without going, you're pretty safe.
And it's the back of your hand, isn't it?
Right.
I
know
mean,
I'm doing the front of my
yeah,
hand.
it's very tender, and I
Yes.
do it all the time because I have a little 3-pound,
Right.
dark, hairless, fatless Chorky, Teddy Lee, and she's so close to the ground.
Right.
that she gets overheated even when it's just like 80
Yep.
degrees.
Yeah.
Because the heat is radiating off of her, or off of it onto her underneath, and also the sun is hitting her
Right.
from the top, and it's very tough on her.
It is.
Yeah.
And especially you mentioned some good things. If they're a smaller dog, think about how close they are to the ground. You know that. Dark haired, that just soaks it in. So just walk in the morning, walk in the evening. It gets so much better later in the evening. And
Yes.
we're so lucky now because it's staying light later, and it's a pretty time. You can take them out, watch the sunset.
Right.
Just enjoy, and take water with you. Take water with you, because if anything, if their paws do start getting overheated in that, you can put some water on it. You can pick them up, put some water on it, even drizzle some water on them, or even give them some in your hand, because they get so overheated, and they can't sweat like we do.
Right.
So we need to just keep them hydrated, cooled down,
Right.
and
do the heat test.
do the
before
heat
you
test.
take them out.
If you can, keep them in the shade when you're walking. My dog kind of does the little route in the evening. She knows,
Yes.
I got to be over on this side of the sidewalk because this is where the shade is.
Yeah.
And she loves to roll around in the grass, and that's good too, because that cools them off too.
Yes.
Especially if there's wet grass, then
right.
it's really good.
Yeah.
So-
If you're hot, they are 10 times hotter than you.
exactly.
Yeah. They've got a fur coat on. They can't sweat, and they're panting, and they need water. Yeah.
Yeah, and just learn the signs of overheating.
Yeah.
And I mean, the internet is a fabulous thing. There's so much information on there with them panting, if they're drooling a lot. I didn't realize that drooling was one of
The signs?
one of the signs, because they drool.
Right.
And I'll notice water coming from her nose.
Oh, is that a sign too?
And that's another sign too.
Yeah.
So just seeing that, and they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, Cassidy will just turn around and look at me like,
same.
now.
Yeah.
Pick
same
me
with
up.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Yep. Same thing.
So
Yeah.
they know they don't want to be walking on that.
Well, it can kill them. I mean,
Yes.
bottom line, you
Yeah.
can lose your pet,
Right.
your family member,
Right.
by just not being smart about walking them.
Yeah.
Okay. Other safety tips as we head into the holiday weekend.
Okay, please, again, cars. Please do not. Do
Leave
not.
your pet in a car.
No, I don't
Yeah.
care if you're running in to Circle K to grab a Diet Coke and you're running back out and you're going to be in there for 30 seconds. You're never in there for just 30 seconds.
Right.
The heat rises in cars so incredibly fast. Within 10 minutes, it can go up 20 degrees. So if it's 90 degrees outside, 10 minutes, it's now 110 in that
Right.
car.
Right.
So even think about it when you're leaving work and you get in your car, you've been at the store.
Oh yeah, it's so hot.
You get in, it's so hot.
Yeah.
So, I know everybody says, oh, I left the window cracked.
Yeah. Like that's gonna do anything.
Right.
It's hot outside.
It's
You left the
hot
window
outside.
cracked.
So just please leave them home,
Yeah.
unless it's a place that you can take them in.
Right.
But make sure before you go, because people change their rules all the time. I mean, some let the service animals in and that, but just leave them home.
Yeah.
It's just
That's where they want to be.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
And then going back to 4th of July and our picnics and that,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to have food around,
Yes.
and we're going to have alcohol around.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of foods that are really, really dangerous.
Yes.
And so if you're having hamburgers and hot dogs and all that, you've got onions to go on it.
Mhm.
Those are absolutely toxic to them. Grapes, raisins, nuts, garlic, citrus fruit.
Can you say that?
Citrus
Citrus
fruit.
Yeah.
And chocolate.
Uh-huh.
All extremely dangerous.
Right.
And it just takes a second. I mean, you just turn your back
Yeah.
and you've got stuff sitting on a lower table and they're just going to be like,
Happened to us last night. My
Did it?
grandpuppy got into the garbage can. We were all outside. We're like, "Oh, Maple's being such a good girl," and she had eaten that that thing that comes underneath the chicken when you
Oh,
get a package of chicken.
no.
And so we called the vet, and we were scared to death that it would,
Expand.
in her gut, but she passed it with no effort this morning. And thank you to Bryce Smith at Mile High Animal Hospital, because we called him and he said she should pass it without incident, and she did. But yeah,
Really?
that's how quick it happens. And she's a good girl. So yeah,
She is a good girl.
well,
She is a good girl.
I love all the tips. Thank you so much, Lori, for coming
Oh.
in and all the good information. Just to remind us that we need to take a little extra care of our pets during this very fun, celebratory, but often scary time for our pets. Yes. Thank you, Lori. Thank you for listening. I'll see you over there on 99.1 at noon for the All Request Lunch Hour. Have a great day.